to hear his whispered words, moving within the worlds between, yearning to hear his whispered words, moving within the worlds between. On light feet we glide. Hey, hey, Bandari boy, tap your heels in stride. Hey, hey, Bandari girl, swing your tail beside. Bandari, carrying our world in packs. Valvijavaru, Bandari, our keepers. Home is on the move again, on wagon wheels we go. Boy, where the wild
Okay, folks, we should be live again. Just checking everything seems to be working. Audio levels look alright. Stream should be catching up. So, yeah, there's Twitch, there's Mixer, there's YouTube. Okay, and we have Facebook. Cool. I'm just checking all the house stuff. Yeah. Right. So we are back in Elder Scrolls Online tonight. Last week we did the Dragonhold prologue, and I believe that's coming out next week, in fact, for PC. It's a couple of weeks later than that for the consoles. So we'll probably be going to take a look at Southern Palatine then. But in the meantime, we will return to Auridon and carry on with the main quest line there. So let's just... I don't think we've got any crates.
Most crates contain
Nope.
4 rewards. May luck follow you.
Okay, let's see how we are in terms of... Oh. Right, so we might have some stuff we want to put in the bank there. So, collections, assistance, Zabi! There we
You
go.
seek a Zabi? Deposit or withdrawal?
Deposit, Zabi. Okay, so those all seem to be things that are for houses. Seeing if we've got anything else. This is a standard house item. We'll deposit that then.
This one weaves a song. She'll sing it to you all day long.
Okay.
Will you love her?
Just realised I just forgot to do something. So,
She'll steal 1,000 jewels. She'll even
just popping a message into
say you love
Discord.
her. Say you love her. Well, your father will never give his blessing true, but let's be honest, dear, that's what you want to hear. No, this one will never buy you Mara's ring, but under the starlight you can grasp
Just bear with me a sec. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. And
a song. She'll sing it to you all day long.
do that.
Love her. Will you love her? She'll steal
Okay.
1,000 jewels. She'll
Apologies for that. Should have done that just before I went live. Right.
love her.
Anything else in here that I'm either not going to sell? Small house item. Okay.
So many sweetmeats this one could win, but it's you that
Seal. Ooh.
oh, she gives and
Not entirely sure how those work yet. So we will
but in the morning sun she'll most
not use them yet. Ooh. We have teas. We want to deposit that as well. Because we are going to be going to Auridon. Right. So that gives us a certain amount of stuff that we can either extract gems for or sell.
Fortune
So let's
favor you,
see.
my friend. Sadly, you have no more crates, but you can always purchase more.
No, nothing there.
Until next time.
Nothing there that I can extract gems from, so
No siege weapons? No reason for fear. And so Amajan's business.
yes. Right. So we'll just sell these various bits and pieces.
the wood elves of the Rotmethru made
Well,
of
the ones that we are going to
lime.
sell, that is.
Lizards eat their bugs and twigs and everything so vile. But those of us who walk the sands know life's greatest pleasure is strictly sweet.
Might still be useful.
Treat. It's moon sugar that we treasure.
That's a Noam pattern, so sell that. Those are pretty useless at this point.
Light, dude with summer rain, brilliant green and growing tall, sweet moon sugar cane, sweet moon sugar cane, gifted by the moons as they
I
walk
see.
fill our bowls and fill our souls, sweet moon sugar cane, sweet moon sugar cane.
Okay. Oh, Dragon Guard banner. I think we'll put the Dragon Guard banner in the bank.
Need of a zabi? This one is here to serve.
Yeah, Zabi. Deposit please, Zabi. I missed that I had this Dragon Guard banner. There we go. Burnishing behaviour. Hiya, Neo. Good to see you again. I hope you are well. Right. I'm alright, Neo, thanks. Lots going on, some of which of course you know about, because it's all, some of it's Burrito Syndicate stuff. As well as a 12-hour workday can be. Ouch! Oh, sorry you had to do that. I trust it will get better soon. Have some delicious combat mystic stew. And read our experience scroll. At which point we are better prepared. Oh, the instant blacksmithing research. Don't need that in my inventory. Zabi! Yes, yes.
What do you
Come here.
require of a Zabi frequent employer?
Yeah, I hope your long work day comes to an end soon. Right. We're not going to use that one soon. And I want to deposit that as well. Just check. Oh. Looks like the relay's working. Right. So let's just finish sorting this out. What have we got? Oh. Yeah, you'll get a brief break, but working 8:30 to 5:30 and then have to go back to 11 till 2. Oh dear, they doing stuff overnight, are they? Oh, I hope you're getting suitably compensated for that. Yeah, sounds like a brilliant time, mate. I do trust they compensate you properly for that sort of effort. Right, have we got anything else we need to open up? Nope, don't look like it. You have to roll a... Ah, okay. So, when they say salary where you are, that means no overtime. Do you get time off in lieu for the extra hours you do? No compensation, you don't even know that word. Yeah, time off in lieu would be that half day on Thursday. And yeah, definitely take it.
There are many varieties of Senchkat steeds.
Let's see. I think we will take speed. Right. Let's also see if... Yeah, definitely take it, mate. Give yourself proper rest. Right, now I'm wondering No, I need to look into this. Because it's not... Ah! I hope you enjoy the film. Right. How are we doing? Okay. Let's see if we can do these. Right. So, woodworker first. Restoration staff and shield. Nothing to deconstruct. So, restoration staff, we need 2 of. So, then we need to do a shield. Cool. The next one, sword and some armor. Oh, we can refine that. Okay. So, sword to begin with. We're going to need the orichalcum. Right, and now we've got one of these. I think it said greaves. Yes, it did. Yep, that's all right. Cool. And our next writ is Clovia, so robe, breeches, and epaulets. So, robe. Breeches. And them. Okay. Let's make sure it's... yeah, it's picking me up okay for captions. Cool. Right, so it would be Enchanter next. Cool, we have the rune. So I need to craft the petty glyph of Magicka with tar. Right. So we know we need that one. Now we just need to find whichever one is Magicka, which is that one. Right, and this is where I have to Google which one you use for petty glyph. Right. Try this. Petty is Jira, which is that one. And there's a pediglyph of Magicka. Okay, I can't pronounce it. Oh, let's just make sure that we clear those so they're not left in the table. There is no jewelry for it, but we have a few spare bits of jewelry, so we're just going to stop here. Okay, so that necklace, that's not particularly interesting. What rings have I got? Crafty Alfique rings. I had a nice bit of Magicka. Queen's Elegant set. That's rather nice. Want to keep that if I can get some more, which I might, given the quests I'm doing. Ooh, now that's nice. Twin Sisters. Then there's the Veiled Inheritance. Again, that's not bad. And an Undertaker's ring. Well, I've already got 8 items out of a maximum 5 that can count towards the set. So really, I want to replace them. So that's stamina, which is always good for me. That increases health, which is nice. But so does that. Ah, sorry, I'm in the deconstruct panel. Let's just do this properly, shall we? So we'll put that in. And we'll put that in.
The wood elves have their rotten brew made of meat and bile. The lizards eat their bugs and twigs and everything so vile. But those of us who walk the sands know life's greatest pleasure is strictly sweet. A tasty treat.
We can get rid of that.
Sugar that we treasure.
We can get rid of those two. That's quite nice, but we'll get rid of it. So, deconstruction. Nice. Also nice. Keeping that. But that one we can get rid of as well. And we don't have enough to refine anything. Cool. So, what's our alchemy writ? Right, we'll leave that hanging around for a bit, but there's no guarantee we're going to be able to do that one. So, provisioner. Chicken breast and some masti.
We bake it into our sweet treats. Don't you want a taste? So eat it
So, a chicken breast.
and wash it down, 'cause nothing shall go
And
to
drink wise. Cool.
Fields drenched in moonlight, good with sunlight, brilliant green and
Right. And here we are. Oh. What was that? Can I have one? That's no problem, Gina. You're welcome to lurk away. Right. We don't have to do that one just yet. These are the things we need to do. Finish off that plague. Go do that bit of the Mage Guild quest. And then go save our queen. So we'll start with that one. Right, just checking. We can go. Okay. Right, we're teleporting, just making sure all the stream health things are saying that we are good. Cool. Right. So, this town is beset by a plague. So far, we have identified a... it's not a remedy, it's something that helps to hold the symptoms off, really. And we're handing that out to a few people. One of whom is over here. While we're doing all of this, we're on the lookout for these blessed thistles as part of our alchemy writ. Oh. Not a thistle, but you know, pretty. If like me, there's a blessed thistle. Wow, okay. We'll be picking some thistles then as well. Wasn't expecting that. Right, let's see if we can't find this individual we've got to give the aloe concoction to. Is that? Yes, that is. Aha. Yep, you're one of the people.
Sorry, help you? I've got a lot of work to do around here.
Yes, Hendel sent me. I have some of the salve for you.
Salve? What? Does that mean I've got the plague? Stars above. Mother won't be able to bear this.
I don't know, you're on his list.
Hendil's done so much for this town, all I can do is trust him. Wish this wasn't happening to me, though.
You mentioned your mother.
My mother, Velatos. She's at her home nearby, waiting for word about my brother. He's down in the cave, waiting for Hendil to come up with a cure. It'll be all right. Thank you.
Sorry to bear bad news. I'm not sure I trust everyone involved in this, you know? Would be stealing, okay. Wormwood. Gotta say, Auridon is pretty generous with the nodes. Certainly better than what I got used to in elsewhere. Excuse me while I pick flowers for a moment or two. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's more going on with this plague than the people involved are letting on. I'm not entirely sure what that could be, but... Oh right, she must be in here then. I was expecting them all to be outside.
What are you doing in my home? Don't you know who I am?
Hendel sent me. I have this salve.
It's about time. My family helped to found this stars-forsaken town. You'd think I'd be one of the first to get treated.
Right, hope you feel...
You've done what you came to do. Get out and don't dawdle. Bad enough I have to deal with these dirt farmers. Now I'm dealing with their diseases too?
Yeah, you're a lovely chap, aren't you? If I had known that, I might have palmed the actual remedy and given you something else. Alas, I realised too soon what an arse you are, sir.
Hey there.
Hendel had you on his list, said to give you some of this.
I'm sick? Stars. I suppose it was only a matter of time. It is my barn, after all.
Here's the aloe.
Thank you. Here I thought my biggest problem was keeping the farm. Now I'm worried about catching the plague. The stars move, I suppose.
Okay, so now we have to talk to Hendel.
Bring the reserves and seal the exits. We
What?
must be cautious. Everything's going to be fine. We're just very worried about the poor victims in the mine. Does everyone have their salve?
I spoke to all three of them. Are they ill?
In some cases, I'm taking a preventative stance. Hopefully that will stop the spread of the disease. The gods thank you. As do I.
Hey.
Over here, quickly.
Ooh. Ah.
There's just something not right about this.
Oh, I've gathered that. What do you mean?
Everyone in town is so grateful to Hendil. But I don't trust him. Or that little toad on Moor. My youngest son's been down there for a week. Why?
You don't think he's trying to help these people?
No, I don't. I think he's hiding something. Those mercenaries? They guard his house night and day. Please, I know you have no reason to trust me, but at least look. It's my son.
I'll look around in Hendel's home for your son.
I'll meet you at my home when you're done. I live just behind Hendil. And I know you must think I'm mad, but I can feel it. This is all wrong.
Wasn't Hendil's son the first infected?
I know. I can't explain it, but the last few days it seems like people don't become sick until after Hendil gives them the salve. Or perhaps I'm just reading too much into this. Either way.
Okay. So we got to find a way into the house. I need to remove that destination. It will just confuse me. Hiya, Subsonic. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you are doing well. Aha. The window, eh? Well, let's just have a little look around. We're investigating this plague. I could go through there, but that would be a criminal act.
Quite the busybody about town, aren't you?
I see. You're a lovely chap. Okay. Just in case there's anyone in here with us. Doesn't seem to be. Endil's journal. Anything else in here I might fancy first? No, nothing that's likely going to be worth the effort of stealing it, so let's just take the journal. My son's gotten worse. I find it harder to keep him sedated. His illness is insatiable. And those things, I have no idea what to do about the ones he's infected. The aloe is my only chance. I'm first to uncover its true properties as a powerful topical sedative. If these were more peaceful times, I would have submitted my research to the college. What are we up to in Tamriel? Okay. Basically, this town in Auridon is in the grip of a plague, and we're investigating the source of it. I'm starting to become suspicious of the people who are supposedly trying to contain it, and it seems there may be good reason. Could have won the esteem of my peers. Now I live all these waking hours in fear of those around me. At any moment they might uncover the truth about Tancano, what that could mean. So there is something going on. Yes, detective work indeed. But is he at fault, or is this something more complicated? No, just because he's covering something up. Oh, there's a fair bit of sneaking, yes. I'm not averse to a bit of sneaking. Ooh. Right.
They took him. They took Nelulin. Now both of my boys are locked away.
I'm sorry, I found a journal while I was searching Hendil's home.
What's he hiding? I'm not sure I understand all of this, but I was right. This plague, or whatever you want to call it, is all his fault.
Why would he create a plague?
No idea. But it's clear. Whatever's going on has to be stopped. Please. I know you barely know me, but my sons are all I have. I don't know if I could go on, if they were to...
I need to get into the mine then.
And to do that, you'll need to get past the mercenaries. The unsmiling thugs at the door won't give me the time of day. Maybe one of the others could be convinced to help you? Or maybe a disguise? I don't know.
I'll get past them. Now, it says to find a way in. Ah, another blessed thistle. Cool. We need those for my alchemy writ. And as a Khajiit some thieving too, occasionally property may be redistributed to those more deserving. Yes. So you might be one way in. But you were also pretty rude earlier. Oh, of course. Yep. Now. Ah, interesting.
We're here for your protection. If you're not sick, get out of here.
I'm not sick, but I do need to get in there.
Are you crazy? Look, there's no way anyone without a pass can get in there. One of these expensive, irreplaceable passes.
Expensive, eh? Would be a shame if you weren't paid back. Go on then.
It's a damn shame I lost my pass. I'll have to
Yep.
get a new one. In a few hours, if I remember.
Cool. Cool. Few hours, you say? Right then. I'm guessing that's the cave. I like mercenaries. They're yeah, we can just go right on in. They can be very practical. A worked out mine now converted to a burial site for these foreign workers the Outlaw bring in to do their menial labour. Interesting. Question is, what's going to be going on in here? So swift they didn't even notice. Well, I imagine technically I flashed them this pass I've got, but why they believe a Khajiit is part of a high elf mercenary company, I'm not sure.
Hurry! Amor! We've got to get back before someone notices we're gone.
Well, that's interesting. Oh. That's not good. Right. There's probably not going to be any sneaking. Oh. I'm wondering, could I...
Someone's here. Leave him. We must find Tencano.
Oh dear. Cool, we have a friend. Okay, so something bad is going on.
Where am I? What happened?
Endel and Amor dragged you down here, they just ran off.
The quarantine? But everyone's sick down here. Am I going to die?
I don't know.
So tired. You have to find Hendil. I don't want to die.
Understandable. Right. Cool. Right, our friend there is just going to... So, bloodfalls mean vampires. Well, if he's going to melee everything... I'm going to enjoy the respite.
Hold on, Senor. We can't let them get any further. They can't know the truth.
Truth of what? Bit of bow work and a bit of magic as well. Oh, a more. Okay, so he must be the vampire or something. Right. Okay, this time we'll do it mano a mano. That's twice we've killed him. Onions, silver, maybe a wooden stake, indeed. Well,
they're coming for you. Get back. Don't hurt him. Please go away. I'm just trying to protect my son.
What are you talking about?
Tancano, my son. He's sick. I've been trying to hide it, but everything's gone wrong.
What's wrong with him? What's wrong with all these people?
He feeds off of them. Then he bends them to his will. They become his thralls. I've been bringing people down here since he first got sick. Once I find the cure, I can set everything right.
This is just wrong.
I just want my son back, not this monster. Please don't hurt him. I can still make this right. I can still...
The new blood smells fresh. Please, Father, let them in.
Ha! Come on then. If you think you're so tough. Apparently you were not.
Why did the gods curse him?
You see a resemblance between this young man and Naluin. This must be Ewelwyn, Velatos' younger son. Oh no. Tanako's journal. I wish Father would bring me the tastier morsels from this boring little hamlet. I fear the herd has been cold past its prime, and the finest cuts of meat are already my thralls. That is fine for now, though I don't want to grow bored of the first final blood under my control. Auridon tasted the finest Outmere wine aged in oak barrels, though he was Much too gaunt the last time I fed on him. Auridon had a flavour of mouldy cheese and dung. Okay. I see. So yes, quite the horrible situation. Yeah, there's quite a number of people here. Right, you.
Oh, my son. I can't believe it. After everything I did to protect him.
Protect him? What about all these people?
I don't know. They were under Tenkano, the monster's control. I don't know what'll happen now that he's gone. All we can do is hope.
You need to answer for what you've done.
I understand. I don't deserve freedom. Report me to Natanwi. She can take me in. I can't face all those families. Can I wait here?
How do I know you won't run?
I won't run. I'll... Tie me up. I'll wait for her to come for me.
Oh, I've still got to talk to him.
Oh, my son.
Nope, it's allowing me to carry on. Good. So quite the story. I thought he was responsible for the plague, or I wasn't expecting what we found. Just goes to show all these people say nasty things about necromancers and they're all far worse. Sorry, doing all the writs does mean that it's a wise idea when the opportunity presents itself to grab materials. Ooh, what's this? We tried to smuggle in some spring water wine to help bolster your spirits. The guards took it from us though. Don't worry, as soon as you're out here we'll throw you a great big party. Drinks on me. No, I don't think that's going to be happening. Son, don't worry, I know you were scared when you went down there, but everything will be alright. Oh. Yeah. Just like we thought, Father was the one stealing the loaves from the cover. Mother yelled and yelled and we laughed and laughed. It's a nice little touch. Bit heart-rending. But it's a nice touch. Okay, that's better. Sorry, I was just checking the quality of the streams and the one on YouTube was looking rubbish. But okay.
Still around? I'd have thought you'd have moved on by now.
Oh right, I've got to talk to Belatos. She's not going to be very happy.
Please, my sons, what's happened?
Hendel's salve was a drug he was feeding people to his son Tancano, a vampire.
What? He's a monster. Who could do such a thing? Nalulin, did you find him?
I found him just inside the entrance. I don't think the vampire got to him.
Thank the stars. Wait, what about Iwelian? He's been in there so long.
I'm sorry, I was too late. Oh.
No. My boy. My Ewell. Hendil. Where is he? Where is that bottle sniffer?
I left him tied up inside the mine. I was going to get the mercenary captain to...
Just walk away. I appreciate what you tried to do, but just walk away now.
Uh-huh. I can't let you do that. Not because he doesn't deserve it, he absolutely does. But because of what it will mean for you.
How can you say that? How can you say he deserves... Fine. Fine. I won't touch him. I'll let justice be done.
Just head home. And I'll talk to the captain.
Ah, you again. You look terrible. Something wrong?
Well, it turns out there was no plague. Hendel was behind everything.
What do you mean behind everything? He helped. He passed out that salve to everyone and... Oh.
Yep, salve knocked people out. His son was a vampire.
Lich-loving blood fiend, stars damn that alchemist. I'll drag him to Skywatch myself, see him clamped in irons. Where is he?
I left him tied up down in the mine. Be careful, the villagers down there are dangerous.
My men and I will go round him up. I can't believe we took a contract from a damn death lover. Thank you, traveller. Stars guide your steps.
Okay. Ooh, that's part of that same set. Ooh, that's a nice staff. Shame I don't use staffs, but... Right, cool. We've completed this location. Next order of business is a job for the Mages Guild. Now it does occur to me, I am looking for the Blessed Thistles, and we found 2 around here already. Might be worth a quick scout. I doubt we're going to see anything, so... Oh, someone got there before me. Right. Okay, he's supposed to be picking up that flower, not... There we go. So, will we find any more? Behave yourself. Okay, a couple of water hyacinths, but no... I'll take them anyway. I've got an infinite bag to store them in. Right. I think that's enough of that for now. Oh, cornflower. And those will be yet more water hyacinths, of which I'm sure I have more than enough. Ooh. Learn root. Well, we'll take that one. Looting away. Ooh, a chest. Get the old lockpicks out. It's only a simple one. Someone's fishing stuff. That's a mountain flower, but yep, I did spot something. Right. Mage's Guild want me to retrieve some long lost books. Does kind of explain why these plagued peasants act the way they do. I'm rather liking this bow sword combo. We got one there, have we? Okay, it's bugged slightly. It's not showing my weapons properly. But as long as they're still doing what they should be doing. Yep, I can sneak past them. Right. Now I have done this bit once before. Unfortunately the quest bugged out later. So I only have to do the books. I don't have to do the rest of this place. It's good to be a necromancer sometimes. Ooh. Looks like the guy we passed has cleared some of this out for us. Yeah, don't much fancy that drop. Cool, that's the first of the books. Ooh. I tell you this now, I missed that the first time I was here. This explains the blood falls down here. Lots of damage over times with this build. I'm sure it's probably not the most efficient way to do things. I missed all these bookshelves the first time. Aha! We get a skill up. That's one of the books we're after. Oops. Right, so we're going to need that, and that, and we're going to need one of them, and then that. Cool. Combination of damage over times, fear, and hitting people with weapons. Ooh, nice. Okay, so we need to go that way, but I'm also interested in piles of books. Are they burning books? Right, they die. Well, actually, I have no idea if they're burning books, but we're going to assume that they are. I fear them, I poison them, I burn their very souls. I think that's how I'm pissed off. Poison and a slow. Poor books. What? Another one? Right, let's do you the old-fashioned way. No. Oh. Is there more to be found in here? That seems to tell of a meeting with a vampire. Perhaps the reason that Tancano interesting. Well, I'm not going to kill every blood floral I come across, particularly if they're not actually burning books. Nice shot, if I do say so myself. Ah. Thank you. Further notes. I think I understand now why I was left alive. She wanted to become like this, wanted to become like her. Ah, so this guy's probably the reason that Tancano became a vampire, which is the reason that the town suffered as it did. So there was someone who turned
Well done. I am
this
Shalador,
person
young one.
into a
And I
vampire.
think you'll do not. Return that book to Velost. Tell her fire will show her the words.
Ooh, increase on bow. Right. So, Mage's Guild. The one that we want is down there. So, we'll teleport out. Yeah, interesting. So it was a vampire wandering around that's caused these problems. Okay. Right. Yep, this is the way. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, sorcery is inferior to necromancy. Interesting. Right, this time I
Were
won't.
you successful?
Hopefully.
Do you have the tomes?
Yes.
Well done. The spellwriter passed the book. Shalador was the... Shalador felt that one should earn the right to be called mage.
Okay, let's get to the point where we were before.
What has the fire revealed? Complex indeed. Much of this is beyond... They'll focus your magicka, attune your... It means that the Archmage will be... To the
Okay.
center.
This is the point we got to before.
First,
Then
retune
unfortunately...
your spirit to Shalador's. Ready. When you're set, use the orb before you.
Knew it. I was right in choosing you. I can sense. Yes, the aura around you glows with good fortune. You will be the one to help me complete my final task.
Final task? Why me?
What I hope to accomplish is difficult, perhaps impossible. It will require great strength of spirit. I sense this strength in you. That is what drew us together in the ruins.
And what is this
A
task?
storm rages towards us, Adept. War has come to Tamriel, and the mages of this great guild must have quarter.
Thank you, Gregory, for the follow on Facebook. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust my various windows. That I think will do. So, how do we create this sanctuary?
I created that sanctuary centuries ago.
Oh.
It was stolen from me by an agent of chaos and magically transported to the Shivering Isles. To recover the island, we must locate 4 hidden tomes. This is the task of which I speak.
And where are these tomes?
They are being held in the place known as Cheesemonger's Hollow. It is a realm of the mad god, Sheogorath. Stand by my side, and I will open a portal.
I'll stand with you.
Be careful. Sheogorath is not to be taken lightly.
Oh, I know.
I lost the sanctuary because of his nimble tongue and mad stare.
I do know. Nimble tongue?
I won't waste my time recounting his antics. Suffice it to say, he got the better of me. Bets were made, wagers were lost, and my sanctuary, Ivea, was pulled into his realm. My apprentices screaming all the while.
Who is he?
He's known as the Daedric Prince of Madness, the Mad God. The Dunmer call him one of their 4 corners of the House of Troubles, and he's earned the title 1,000-fold.
Is he really a threat?
Don't take him too lightly. Madness comes in many forms. Sheogorath encompasses them all. He rules the Shivering Isles, but often takes an active interest in our world. That usually doesn't end well.
Aha. Am I really going to a place called Cheesemonger's Hollow?
Yes. An example of Sheogorath's humor. There are those that find his madness amusing. I am not one of those people. The mad god would just as soon serve you an aged cheddar as he would flay the skin from your bones. Remember that.
Why have you returned?
Protect my legacy. While this guild was after my time, I accomplished much in Tamriel. I founded schools of magic, oversaw the construction of the Great Maze, and bore my spell mirror into battle.
And you think the war could undo that?
I know it. I laid powerful enchantments on my final resting place. When my legacy is threatened, I'm drawn back from Aetherius. My presence here is proof enough. The Three Banners War is a threat to every mage in Tamriel.
Okay. Here we go. Ride without eagles, Sheogorath holds in his realm giggling loons, flamboyant auteurs, and craven mutilators. The Mad Prince will ply profitless bargains to promote senseless bloodshed for nothing more than the joy of another's confusion, tragedy, or rage. Yeah, he's extremely dangerous. Although the last time I dealt with him, he was in the form of a cat. And that was in Elsewhere. Right. Supposed to talk to someone called Haskell.
Oh, how quaint. A mortal.
Huh. Nice to meet you. Yeah, this place looks lovely. Right. Go on then, Haskell. Oh, cheeses of Tamriel. Okay. Now let's just check these. Ooh. Anything nice? That help the old enchanting. Heavy sacks are always good. Right, time to talk to this fellow.
Well, what is it? Here for some noble purpose, no doubt.
I'm here for Archmage Shalador. I've been sent to retrieve some books.
Spell books? How pedestrian. As it happens, I'm feeling particularly charitable at present. I'll allow you to enter.
After what?
After a test of your resolve. This isn't a lending library. If you want the spell books, you'll have to earn them. A portal has been opened, just behind you. Close it, and I'll grant you passage.
Okay.
Close the portal if you can, though you may want to deal with those scamps first.
Right. Oh. Okay. Now the soulfire. Gotcha. What are you? Scamp? Okay. Ooh, healing yourself? How rude. Okay. Poison, cold, fear. And now your soul. Thank you. Come again. Pirate seems to think biowaste is tasty. Ah, you're playing Elite. And you have pirates chasing you for the biowaste. Fair enough.
That was unexpectedly competent. You'd make an adequate house servant.
Oh,
I suppose
thank you.
you'd consider it. The pay is meager, but the fringe benefits are appalling.
No thank you, I've only come for the books.
Pity. The tomes you seek are beyond the door at the top of the stair. Once you're outside, follow the path.
Thank you,
Just
Haskell.
doing the Master's will. I will open the door for you. Oh, and mind the scamps. The little imps adore fresh flesh. Such children.
Right.
Right this way.
Yes.
And please, try not to make a mess of things.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Happy adventuring. I'm so glad we've had this time together. One must usually go to a public execution for conversation of this caliber.
Uh-huh. What is this place?
Oh, just one of the many shrines to my lord. The common rabble know it as Cheesemonger's Hollow. Sher Gorath is fond of it, but rarely graces it with his presence.
Who are you?
I am Lord Sher Gorath's chamberlain. I handle his affairs and look after the Shivering Isles while his lordship is away.
the Shivering Isles.
Are you lost? Do you know nothing of the place you've come to? The Shivering Isles are Lord Sheogorath's realm in Oblivion. To tell you more would, as my lord puts it, spoil all the fun.
Thank you. Doesn't sound good, does it? Yeah. Doesn't sound good at all. Right. Just oh, caps lock on. Right. Anything we can loot? A gnawed bone. Lovely. Right. I would say that this bodes. Gotta say, it looks good though. On one side it's nice and sunny. Ooh, is that heat haze? It's very well done. Okay, so we've got to explore the hollow. Well, I should explore it and loot. Ah, a scamp. Hi, have some of that. Right, and you're one of those things, and that's not the direction I'm supposed to go, so I'm not going to go down there. Looks like a sort of a steel burrow. Looked like sort of steel burrow. Yeah, well, you know, as I said before, I'm a Khajiit. I reappropriate property on occasion. Right. You're probably going to try and stay there, so let's just drop a couple of area effects. And let's start dealing with you. Right. Right, that's you dealt with. Ooh, you got a level up. Nice. Okay. Oops, wrong one. That one for eating souls. Alright, let's just move on a little bit. And now we'll take a look at my level ups. Pulse of Madness unlocked. It's appropriate given where I am. Right, so we'll up the Magicka. Commit those. In terms of these, has my Undaunted gone up in any way? No, we still need more of that. Right. So, Bone Tire. Ooh! Brave Grasp. The snare. I mean, it's not a bad one. Reduces the damage they do. There's nothing special. Okay, one-handed sword. So, ooh, power bash. Again, nothing special. Invasion is more useful because it's a ranged ability. Nothing there. So the bow. Right. Bow could well be where it's at. Yeah. Although it's probably going to be either the bow equipped. That's not a bad one. Armor wise, increase magical stamina. Increase healing recede. I'm doing alright for healing. World soul magic. Nothing there. Racial Khajiit. Nothing there. Reducing the stamina cost of bow abilities by 7%. Yeah. We'll have that one. Right.
Look, Pop! Someone to play with you!
That's Sheogorath. I do like Sheogorath, but he's an utter bastard. Oh, you're a toughish fight. Right then. Yeah, that was all. That's all good and all, but we'll do this, shall we? Burn their soul. Cool. Those are the tomes, but let us not ignore what else might be here. Light armor. Oh, I pressed Q by accident and drank a potion. Not a big problem. Okay. Light armor again. I have to take the tomes. It's a law book. Ah.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Hello.
Puppy killer? Come to steal me books? What? Who? Where? What? When? Sometimes why? Speak up. Honesty is the best policy, as far as you know.
I need to recover for Shalador.
Shalador? Oh, that pompous Nord and I go way back. I know what he wants. Indeed I do. Ha! His island. He wants to steal it back. How I love a challenge.
Right, I'll just be taking him with me then.
Now where's the sport in that? I tell you what. I'll give you one book in exchange for your heart or lungs. Your choice. No, wait. I have a better idea. Let's have a contest. A contest wrapped in a mystery with an enigma glaze. Oh, what fun we'll have.
What kind of
A few
contest?
tasks, the odd death trap. Nothing so difficult to say reassembling the Staff of Chaos or rebuilding the Numidium. Take the first book, Puppy Killer, and I'll give you an additional book for each test you pass. Are you game?
I suppose it's a deal.
Excellent! Cheese and cabbage for everyone! But wait, we should inform Shalidorable of our deal. With any luck, he'll die of embarrassment all over again.
I'm not sure how that's how it works.
I can't wait to see the look on his face. If it's precious enough, I might hang it on the wall. Ah!
What's the meaning of this? Sheogorath!
You remembered. Ah, Shalador. You never ride, you never visit. Just now I made a deal with your lackey here. How long have you wanted those books? Eternity?
Your deals are hardly fair. What farce have you contrived this time?
Think of it as an adventure. Ha! And don't worry, I've got a surprise for you too. I put a tiny curse on these books, just a small one. Long story short, Shal, you can never read these books.
Curse you, mad god!
Boring! Be more imaginative, Shal. Like, curse you, mad god! May you become cheese eternally gnawed by skeevers! Unfortunately, I have no more time for constructive criticism. Do stay in touch.
Right.
Curse the mad god. I don't know what game he's playing with you, but I do know the stakes.
At least we have one time.
That's true. Though without my help, it will take Velast considerably longer to translate it. I'd like you to return and let her know the bad news.
I'll tell her.
Send you back to Tamriel then. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Oops. And thus the Mage's Guild questline gets more complicated. Right,
I
there
call
she
this
is.
Shalador's legacy. The great man himself was the pioneer of this technique.
Huh.
You radiate an aura of power. Does this mean you have the books?
Only one. Sheogorath is going to make us pass tests to earn the others.
Tests? Well, that's a start, I suppose. What of Shalador? He was drawn away from here in a burst of light.
Sheogorath summoned him.
Not good, not good. I'll start translating this right away, but I hope Shalador returns to help.
Sheogorath cursed the tome. Shalador can't read it.
Zarxus' backside. Then this is going to take a while. Check in at a guild hall from time to time. I'll leave word for you when I've finished. In the meantime, keep an eye out during your travels. There are many lost tomes scattered throughout Tamriel. Who knows, any one of these books may help us restore Shalador's lost island haven.
Okay.
Pardon me, I must begin this translation. These runes? Fascinating.
The last, about Sheogorath.
Terrifying, isn't he? The will and attention of a child with the power of a Daedric prince.
Is he always like that?
Well, look on the bright side. You're still upright on 2 legs. You're not inside out or bright purple or afflicted with new angry limbs. It could be worse.
Okay.
The system of inter-evocative hermetic harmonic resonance we still use today was developed during the construction of the Crystal Tower.
Right. Oh, that one can now be morphed. Cool. So... excellent. So let's check where these are on the map then.
Now,
So
I
the
know
Queen
some
will
of you
be
are
down
wondering why I
here.
ban necromancy in my classroom. Trust
More
me, the smell
anti-necromancy.
alone is worth steering clear. Don't let this theory of non-conjoined thaumaturgic vectors throw you. It's really quite simple.
That's all the way up there. Okay. How are we doing with skilling up this? Slowly.
Never, I repeat, never attempt to draw magicka from the environment like this in the field. Disaster will be your only reward.
Trying to find...
I call this Shalador's legacy. The great man himself was the pioneer of this technique.
I haven't done that yet. Okay, we'll have to do that at the end. Right.
Here you can see the third law of arcane pyrodynamics in action, class. Do not treat these concepts lightly.
Wait a sec. Oh, ruthless competition. Okay. Let's go find the Queen's entourage.
Your timing is impeccable.
Oh, right. Let me guess.
I'd hoped to find you here, Adept.
What can I help you with?
Blast has finished translating the tome. Once you're ready, join us at the Mages Guild. Speak to Velost when you arrive. I'll be making preparations for your first trial.
Where can I find her?
Velost will be expecting you at the Elden Root Guild Hall. I'll see you there, Adept.
What has she discovered?
She did most of the hard work. I'll leave the explanation to her. Just know that Sheogorath is nowhere near as clever as he thinks. She was able to unravel his nonsense and determine where you need to go. Huh!
Cool. Right. We need to get there then. Now let me just double check. Simply misplaced. Yeah, so yeah. Quest line. Okay, yeah, we want to do that when we move on to the next part of the Almedi Dominion, so we don't do that yet. Which is cool. Right. Yeah, we are staying here and we are going there. Cool. Right, we want to keep an eye out for nodes while we travel. And actually, we want to be going... It doesn't actually matter which way we go. Oh, we'll head this way. So... Just keeping an eye out for gathering nodes. Cool. Oh, not a gathering node. Nightshade. Thought I saw something. Right, so we want to go this way. Have a water hyacinth there, but we've got enough of them. But it's not strictly correct. There's no limit for us. But we've gathered plenty of that today. Right.
So, you're the one that saved the Queen, eh? You don't
Yep.
look that special.
I'm not going to steal from barrels belonging to the Queen.
I'm standing here trying to figure out how much this stop is going to cost us. The Queen's time is valuable, you know. Keeping up with noble fashions alone sets us back several gold a day.
Really?
Just jotting this stop down for posterity. The Queen was a stickler for tradition and would not eschew the dead.
No, that doesn't sound good at all.
This is an unmitigated disaster. What is the Queen thinking?
Mm-hmm.
Such a waste of the prince's time. That such a great man should be made to follow along after I ran, like a tamed hound. Naaman is no hound. He is a wolf.
What a lovely bunch of people. And good prince.
You look familiar. Have we met before?
The Queen asked me to meet her here.
Ah, Volkelgard, of course. Welcome to Tanzelville. Perhaps you will get through to Her Majesty where we could not. Queen's favourite. I'm glad you're here. We came to Tanzelville to honour the spirits of our ancestors, and now they seem bloody well determined to kill us all.
And why would your ancestors try to kill you?
An excellent question, for which I have no answer. My dear sister, your queen, brought us here to perform a ceremonial ritual. It's a bit of political theatre, really. Gain the blessings of the dead and all that rubbish.
Is the Queen in any danger?
If danger doesn't find her, she'll seek it out and invite it home to dinner. She's in the ruins just ahead, conspiring with the battle reeve. They're determined to complete the ceremony. Do be a loyal subject and see that she survives, won't you?
I'll see what I can do.
I swear, it's like being home for a New Life festival. The family's been drinking since noon, and everyone wants you dead.
Who are these people?
Oh, you know how it is. In the waters off the island, there are great sea beasts. Smaller creatures cling to their sides, eating the scraps they leave behind. It's just the same with nobility on land.
Why does the Queen have to do these rituals?
Tradition. Whenever a new monarch takes the throne, there are endless rituals and ceremonies. I myself was more than halfway through the 88 days of liturgical chanting required to take the throne. Then my dear sister returned.
You were going to take the throne before the Queen returned?
Oh, yes. When our father, King Hidalith, may he reign in glory, passed away, she was slated to begin the ceremonies. But then she left, just poof, gone, before she even entered the Sapiarch's labyrinth.
Is that another ceremonial duty?
Just so. And so it fell to me to spend the requisite 3,555 days studying Altmeri custom and SilmarUK. But I digress.
3,500. That's like 10 years, isn't it? No wonder she buggered off to have some fun. I can imagine him being extremely pissed off about it all as well.
We call upon our honored ancestors to pass on their memory and wisdom.
Your ancestors disavow you, false one. The veiled queen is the rightful heir, and Norian shall end your reign.
My queen, look out!
Interesting. How was that arranged?
The Queen's safety is my primary concern. Everything else is just bookkeeping.
Well, that could have gone better. Maybe it's all that royal we nonsense. We call upon our ancestors. It's all rather condescending, isn't it?
Well, you are the Queen.
Don't remind me. This ceremony is supposed to show Auridon that I honor our people's culture and heritage. It's supposed to show that our ancestors see me as the rightful heir. I guess our ancestors have ideas of their own.
Why did that spirit threaten you?
I don't know. It mentioned Norian, my advisor. You met him in Volkelgard, I believe. My friend, something has gone wrong here. I hate to ask your aid again, but I must.
Just tell me what to do.
There are 2 priestesses elsewhere in the ruins, women I trust. If Norian has turned against me, I fear for their lives. Stand with them as they perform their parts of the ceremony. Keep them safe.
Did she just stab herself in the throat? It looked that way to me, Fluffy Freak. As you say, my
These
queen.
ceremonies are important to my people, which makes them important to me, I guess.
What will he do here, my queen?
Continue the rituals, of course. The priestesses are waiting on me. No unquiet dead will keep me from finishing what I began here.
Why do you have to perform the rituals?
It's as I said, the ceremonies are for the people. They've always been a part of crowning a new Altmeri monarch. The people are already nervous about my extended absence. They need to know they can trust me.
Why would Norian turn against you, and who is the Veiled Queen?
I've no idea who the Veiled Queen might be. Perhaps the leader of that Veiled Heritance group?
Yes.
And in my estimation, Norian would sell his own mother if he thought he'd get a good price at the market.
So Norian's treachery is no surprise then.
Norian was a staunch supporter of my father, and after him, Naaman's bid for rule. He was very vocal in his disappointment when I returned and took the crown. For Norian, it's all a power game, and I wasn't playing his way.
I encountered the Heritance after you left Volkal Gar.
Truly? I had hoped Estania led some kind of small splinter group, or gave a grandiose name to a group of thugs. If they can strike at a whole town, get to me here through Norian, stars, they're a real threat.
Right,
Continue
we've
the
done
rituals,
that.
of course. The priestesses are waiting on me. No unquiet dead will keep me from finishing what I began here.
Why are the dead against
It
you?
must be Norian. Thrice damned skeever that he is. He's also an accomplished mage. To control them so utterly, he must be nearby. I'm sure he'll show his face soon enough.
Okay. Right. Aid the priestesses at the western ritual site and the northern ritual site. North, I think, is slightly closer. Ooh, flower. Okay, I'm not going to stealth past you, am I? So. Come in here. That was a bit sloppy. Right. Facebook. Well, okay. Haha. Nice. Right, the northern site. Yes, just here. Right, let's...
May we be honored by your humble prayers and offerings. The ritual is complete. You may go.
Okay. Right, so we've got to get there now. So we can clear the marker. There's something else here. Another quest marker. What's this?
Careful, don't get too close to the stone. It appears to be emanating dark necromantic energies.
What is that
I'm
thing?
not entirely certain, but it does look menacing, doesn't it? These stones appeared overnight, at key locations throughout the ruins. It's no coincidence that the ancestral spirits went mad that very day. Certain there's a connection.
Certainly doesn't look natural.
No, it doesn't, does it? There are dark forces at work here. I have a powerful Altmer holy symbol used for blessings at this site. I thought I might try using it on the stone, but I'm afraid I haven't the nerve. Would you be willing to try it?
Leave it to me. Necromancy is something I know a bit about. Oh.
My gods, it worked! You've destroyed the stone.
What should I do with your holy symbol?
Keep it for the time being. You may need it. If any more of these stones turned up, I'll find you. In the meantime, I should inform the Queen of our progress.
Okay. We'll do that, destroy that stone, grab stuff for that quest, go through those, return to the Queen. Plan. We're going to have to take someone out. May as well be you. He didn't really stand a chance, but...
Help me! She's gone mad!
Okay. Oh, there's a sky shard. Excuse me, just grabbing this first. Thank you. Alright, what's up?
Did you see her? She tried to kill me. Colinway is an ancestral spirit that haunts this grove. She's always been a mischievous one, but I've never seen her so violent.
Where is this spirit?
She's lying in wait, ready to pounce as soon as I lower my defenses. I can't complete the Queen's ceremony unless you banish her from this plane. Be careful. She'll tear your throat out if you give her half the chance.
Okay. So that must be you. I don't think she will because they're two separate quests. Right. Oh, she is stronger than normal. Right then. Well, we know what to do with that case. That's lazy programming, trust me.
Our ancestors bless us and guide us. May we honor their memories with our actions and our thoughts.
The ancients bless you for your prayers.
Aha. Oh, heavy sack. Cool. Right, so we need to return to the Queen. So, Seaside Scarp Camp. We'll leave that for the moment then. We'll go for the Corruption Stones. Where's the stone here? There. Cool. Yeah, we're doing with streams. Cool. Alright. Next one. Oh, what's this? Susceptibility to corruption. According to our priestesses, some of the ancestral spirits are more susceptible than others. She's unsure which will be most effectively. Norian. Fortunately, the stone's destruction will have no effect on those working closest with me, particularly Coloween and the spirits of our honoured familiar ancestors. Well, you know, that's just a signed confession, basically. Right, you are going to be a mage. So... No, didn't last long. Right, last stone seems to be up this way. So, ooh, okay. Sorry. Annoyingly, I now have to have Crow on top of other things if I am to have the captions working properly. Didn't realise it wasn't. What's this now? A holy symbol could be disruptive. Find her killer, take the symbol. I see. Very interesting. Can we get to the last stone this way? Ooh. Right. So they're both there.
My friend returns. Are the rituals completed? Are the priestesses safe?
Yes, my queen.
That's a relief. Thank you. Now comes the tricky bit. The final ritual must take place inside the ancestral tombs, where, I would imagine, the most powerful dead dwell.
I see.
If I am to be queen, I must look fear in the face and conquer it.
Looks like another
stone,
stone, yeah.
How can I ask my people to have faith in me if I don't have faith in myself?
Indeed. They're my place at your side.
I was a warrior before I became queen. I can handle myself. But you're determined, and I know you're foolhardy enough. I would welcome your company.
It would be my honor.
I can handle myself. I was a warrior long before I became a queen.
Right.
What fascinating artifacts these stones are.
Do you want your holy symbol back?
Not until the last of the stones has been destroyed.
Whoa. Well, that was impressive.
Something's happened. The spirits appear to be growing docile again. You've done it. The madness has left them, and the ancestral spirits are at peace. I can still sense residual necromantic energy, so be careful. The stones were powerful. We may feel their influence for some time to come.
Cool. Right, Your Majesty, shall we?
I should warn you. 3 coins say Norian is down in the crypts. Well,
For sure.
But to control these spirits so completely, he'd have to be close.
Slippers,
the crypt
yeah.
is a winding complex with plenty of places for quiet spellcasting.
Are you ready to face him?
I'm prepared for anything. If he's sided with this veiled queen, he's a traitor. That means we end him here and now. Are you with me?
After you, my queen. One of the most sacred sites on Auridon, combining the functions of temple to the elven ancestors and mausoleum. The ancient king lords. High elves cremate their dead and bury the ashes in wall shrines. Right. Make sure everything's still working. Cool. Okay.
You are no queen, Auridon. You are a spoiled child. Give up this charade and let the Veiled Queen lead our people to glory.
The things I endure for my people.
Ambush! Watch yourself!
Don't want to stay down here any longer than we have to.
The ancestors have forsaken you, Auridon.
Okay, where's Irene gone? Oh, bookshelves. Seeing if there's anything worth picking up. Nice. It doesn't like it if I stand off then.
The Veiled Queen will lead us.
I'm glad you're down here, my friend. Are we still together on this?
Of course.
Why struggle, Auridon? This can only end one way.
I feel the ancestors guiding me.
Beyond this door lies the ancestral chamber at the very heart of Tenzelwell. If I complete the ritual and receive the ancestors' blessing, the people will finally accept me as King Tamlian's heir.
Right, let's just make sure that all of these are fully charged. I need my armor low. Hopefully they'll get replaced soon. Right. There she is. She goes running off. Right, Norian. Shall we?
Foolish girl. I serve the Veiled Queen. She is our true
now.
Trade your...
Haha, show him with the bow. I am liking this combination of weapons.
May the ancestors bless us with their wisdom and protection.
The ancestors honor your prayers. May the light of the Eight bless you and guide you.
Let your reign be long and peaceful.
Cool.
It's finished. Let's get out of this dark place. Follow
Okay.
me.
Can I loot first? You know, check for things I don't no longer need. Oh, very well. Ooh. Hmm. Cool.
You risked everything to help me. I won't forget it.
Anytime, my queen.
You're too modest. Thank you, my brave and noble friend.
Ooh.
Until we meet again, wherever the road may take us.
Part of the Twin Sisters set. Improves my stamina recovery, which is important to me as I am a stamina caster.
Go carefully on the road, my friend. You're a valuable resource to the Dominion. And me, of course.
Do you have a moment for questions?
Of course, my friend. Our little adventure here has brought up a few questions of my own.
Are you worried about any of the other courtiers?
Worried about them turning like Norian? I don't believe so. Norian was old guard and never very fond of me. Most of the others awaiting us on the road honestly want change.
How do we deal with the veiled inheritance?
Outright traitors like Norian we end, no question. The problem is that traitors like Norian are only fanning the flame. If I can't win over my people, the Heritance will be dealing with me instead of the other way round.
What will you do now?
We have dozens of stops along the road, speaking at farms and holdfasts. My next big event is in Skywatch, I believe. They're throwing a festival, and I'm to make a public appearance with my sister-in-law, Estri. Always thrilling.
You and she aren't close then?
There's no love lost there, no. My brother took the news of my return fairly well, all things considered. I'm not sure his wife has it in her to be as forgiving. She wanted to be queen.
Okay.
One day, over a drink, you must tell me what happened down there. For now, the Queen's safety is my primary concern.
What now, Battlereed?
Razum Dar has been investigating threads in the Veiled Heritance plot. We think he's caught a break in Matisen, and he could use some help. Head up there and lend him a hand, will you?
Yes, sir. Oh. Ah, now we've got to go there anyway. So that's Skywatch, where the Queen's heading to next. So that's our next one. But we'd want to deal with some of these other things around here first. That egg, for example. But also been sweeping over collecting lost tomes and such like. So we found the Sky Shard. Cool. Right, that map shows me I'm going up there. I probably want to come here and swing through this way. Couple of tomes. Yeah, okay. Of course we won't get all that done tonight. I think we will go for that egg. Right, so let's make sure we've got the right quest selected. There we go. That's probably too far to fall down. Whoa. Yeah, we're not getting down there from here. We need to find another way down. Well, this looks more doable. almost certainly not the way you're supposed to do it. Defensive posture. Well, I will be keeping that one. Ooh. Bolster your defenses while your shield persists, you are healed. Or we'll need to do some research on those. Try and find the best one. Accuracy. Armor wise. Yeah. Okay. Ah. So, let's see. We need to get these eggs because we're also doing some work with some antiquarians who have a nasty thief trying to take some stuff they want to collect. And if we can get this item that someone wants, this egg, we can get some information. Ooh. Right, we need to get in on this. Cool. We very luckily came along at just the right point, such that we could ooh, one of the law books, and one I didn't know was here. There's these eggs we want. That worked rather well. Let's just get away before that thing repops. Right, nice. Okay. So I've got a couple of choices. According to this map, there's another book about there. So work my way north up the coast. And work my way across to where I need to be. Or I could go and see if anyone is taking this boss out. Let's see how we're doing. Ah, okay. Let me just see who else is around. Right, what we're going to do is I'm going to bring it to a close there for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I will be back at 7 o'clock UK time tomorrow for Elite Dangerous and 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon for Borderlands 3. But we're going to go and raid someone who's in the 8-Bit Dojo, which is a group I'm sort of starting to get involved with. And he's playing Pathfinder Kingmaker, which is a game I also play. So right now, if you don't mind joining me in a raid, we'll go and say hello. So thank you very much for watching, and if you've enjoyed it, please consider, follow on the appropriate platform of your choice, subscribe on YouTube, etc, etc. All the details are on my website, which is SilmarUK.net. Thank you all very much.